Former Conservative Premier of Saskatchewan, Brad Wall, once said that Conservatives are really good at the what, but really bad at the why. He meant that we're not especially great at communicating why our policies are important. So I'm here at one of the 2 border crossings in our riding to demonstrate what this has in common with several of the issues I'm running my campaign on. In conversation with a well-placed employee of the CBSA, I was told they estimate that we're short-staffed by about 150 full-time equivalents in BC alone in order to properly secure our borders, and that border services officers are mostly processing rather than conducting proper screening due to the staff shortages. There's a multi-million-dollar piece of scanning equipment at the truck crossing next door, for instance, which sits idle about half the time because there aren't enough trained border services officers to operate it. Let me put this into context for you. I'm the former vice president of the Langley Rod and Gun Club, and as a range officer there, I've done safety orientation tests for hundreds of new members over the years. I have a restricted firearms license, which means I'm one of the most heavily scrutinized people in Canada. Every 24 hours, I'm told, my name is run through CPIC and PRIME, the national police databases, to see if I've committed any crimes. An extensive background check, including credit rating, has been conducted before I'm issued a license. In fact, I've relinquished many rights, such as police requiring a warrant to search my house, as they would yours, because as a lawful firearms owner, they reserve the right to inspect my firearms at any time, day or night, and ensure they're being properly and safely stored. But whenever we hear about rising crime rates, who does Justin Trudeau invariably go after? Criminals? Nope. He picks on those who are proven to be the safest and most stable in Canada, law-abiding firearms owners. A little more context for you. Abbotsford recorded 90 deaths last year and 92 the year before, while Langley recorded 41 deaths in 2022 and 59 the year before, all attributable to the opioid crisis. My question is, where do the Liberals think these drugs and guns are coming from? It's not just our neighbours to the south who have a porous southern border. We have one in Canada as well, and we need to secure it now. And that brings me to my final point. Debt servicing costs in Canada are now over $40 billion per year. That means that we're, in essence, making a giant $40 billion pile of cash every year and setting it on fire. Every single year. Now, whatever your priorities are as far as a budget wish list, you have to admit that if we got our budget balanced and began paying off our massive national debt, $40 billion could hire a whole bunch of border guards, no? We need to get our priorities straight in this country, and we need the serious leadership of Pierre Poilievre and the rest of the Conservative team to get us there. I'm running for balanced budgets and securing our border to reduce the flow of drugs and guns that are contributing significantly to our rising crime rates and opioid crisis. I'm asking for your support by taking out a 1-year membership in the Conservative Party today in order to support me as your next Conservative Member of Parliament for Abbotsford-South Langley. Thank you.